Okay. Oh, I just realized. Oh, I think I just realized. No, never mind. I thought there was an interaction between the volume knob on my headset and the gain, because the gain is significantly higher than it typically is. But I'm seeing now that is just not the case. It's just randomly like 10 times louder. Or, no, like... Well, yeah, it's quite a bit louder than it normally is, so I had to turn it down quite a lot. But anyway, welcome back to At the Ends of Eras, the video game stream where I stream video game making. And today, on the docket, we are doing, this crap. Converting all this garbage geometry with its millions of polygons from the CSG generation stuff into nice, beautiful Blender stuff, where it's actually going to be like a finite amount of polygons and like nice little visual things like the thing right here. So it'll be cool. But okay, so let's make some of the... I guess I'll just make some of the coarser details. So let's just grab some of this stuff. Oh. Let's... video game. No, it wasn't a video game. Okay, so let's also grab, I guess, the doors, the, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. I guess I'll just have to figure out, I'll just have to model that by hand, I think. Let's see, is there anything else I can actually, like, grab here that's going to be useful? Not really. Let's hide that for now. And I guess for now, I made this chunk a lot smaller than probably the rest of this is going to be, because there's not really any performance implications in the physics, or as far as I know, there's no physics, or there's no like performance issues with just making big colliders. The only issue is the long, narrow polygons. But okay, now the question. How do we, like, glue these together? I know what to do. I'll just make this a separate thing. And then instead what it's going to do is we're just going to cut and just have, like, a nice little seam. See, and I think this is now a Machine Girl album? No. It's from the same artist as Incasso. Yeah, admittedly, I just kind of grab whatever seems interesting from, like, the first few seconds right before the stream. Like, that was why the stream was slightly later. Well, admittedly, the stream was late. The stream was already, like, 20 minutes, 30 minutes late. No, 40 minutes late, because it's an hour and a half late now. Or, some amount of time late. But okay, let's have, for now, let's make this simple on me. Let's attach, well, I'll just attach these together. I've done worse things with polygons before. Ah, well. Ooh. How do we stitch these together in a way that's going to make sense? How is this even, like, possible? Hmm. I see what I can do. The least bad option there. Good, it's like it's intentional. So how do we make it? I guess this will be fine. Because we can also just, like, push this in. Okay, so that gets that good. Because I keep forgetting that I can just do things badly, and then they're a lot easier. Because I don't need good edge flow, I just need the thing to, like, exist. Hmm. Why didn't it just do that? Okay. So that gets us here. And then from here we can do, other things. Good enough. And then we can have this, like, taper off into something interesting looking. Like, maybe it just does, like, Oh yeah, eventually I need to figure out how this actually, like, relates to the rest of the environment. Let's figure out, so what is this? Why is this? If I did this. I don't care for this little bit. Oh, I see. We need some sort of angle here. Maybe I'll just fiddle with the angle here, maybe. Well, maybe what I should really consider is, do I even want this bevel modifier? Does that provide anything that I couldn't just do manually, or that wouldn't be better manually? Because I could also manually specify edge weights if I really want it. But okay, let's say that's good. I'm just going to go like this. And then this is all going to be dark and mysterious, so I can just, like, leave that as it is. So that makes that now a video game content. And now we have... How do these even connect? Hang on. Oh, I see. I chop out bits of this. So we need, like, here. Is this... I don't think this is needed for now. And these don't need to be exact, but they should be relatively close. I can't even comprehend what geometry was intended here. Hang on. Because I know some of this. Oh, I know. This whole, like, this whole exterior here is not part of the actual, like, game space. That is, though. Because, yeah, with the CSGs, I had to sometimes make those exterior shells and then carve out an interior. Yeah, this in here is the actual, like, video game content. Like, this room. Can I... Huh. Is any of this... So this... Where is the content here? Because I know this drops into here, and then the player can run around in this little section that does absolutely nothing. Then they can hop down into here and play the funny video game platforming segment. And this actually needs a ground in here. Can I... Is this? No. This stuff is actually getting important now. Okay. I wonder if I can make, like, I wonder if I can make this have a transparent material. Because there's something wrong with how Godot, or no, Blender handles opacity. Yeah, there's something... Blend mode alpha? No. Oh, it actually does work. That's baffling. I could have sworn it didn't work, but okay. Now, we can see both at the same time with an incomprehensible ghost. So let's try to make this into content. This part. Okay, so we need, what do we need here? I think this can go up like this. So is this where it's supposed to be? That's good enough. Because basically I just need a place where this is going to gradually, like, level out. Hmm. What if I made this a separate part? Because I'm thinking, how does this tunnel even, like, function? What even physically is this place? Because there should be, like... Because this is a tunnel, clearly. But, like, there should be, like, building pieces, I think. And also, I have no idea what's going to go at the end still, which I probably should have figured out. But oh well. Let's make this a little bit brighter, maybe? How do I make this do what I want it to do? I think it needs to be relatively bright. But still clearly delineated from this area. So let's make it, let's make it like very saturated maybe. Let's also like grab, oh my god. Let's figure out, how can I like cut, can I like cut this thing? I'm gonna just chop this thing here. So that should give me a thing here. So now I can just, look at that. And then I can even segment this. And then, oh. Interesting, fascinating. Well, this seems to have been a waste of time, because I don't actually know how to grab these things. What if I just grab one of these? And then I alt-loop. Wow. Very fascinating there. Okay, so I think my rip failed. Let's just push it ever so slightly. Okay, so now I can grab this, even if, for whatever reason... Oh, I see. There's still edges in here that didn't get, like, that didn't get chopped properly. Well, why? I hate that none of the shortcuts work when you're in this like C mode to like drag and select. Yeah, this whole thing is like fucked up. But okay, now, no. Okay. There's still some connections in here. I don't see them. Oh, there it is. Okay. My god. How do these two bits of crap connect? Oh, still more of these things. Does it work now? Okay, now it works. So now we can start, like, grabbing things and, like, deleting them. Or at the very least, hiding them. So this whole exterior... Is this... Oh. Oh, right, because these are two separate things. Because this is a separate mesh. Kind of. Okay, well, this is the important part, so I'll just make this work. Oh, and I forgot to actually put in the chopped segments in here, but that's okay, because they would have been crap anyway. Okay. Let's just make this its own separate little thing. Because this is the entrance, like, cave part. So this is now, like, challenge 2. Because challenge 1 is this one, where you remember that you can jump and things like that. Very challenging. For elite gamers only. But okay, now... This gives me a more reasonable thing to work with, because I can just be like, I think what I'm going to do is just define our, like, platform here semi-arbitrarily. And then I need to figure out how to make it, like, work. Because I think I'll have stairs that just, like, come out this way to hide all of this pain and suffering and weirdness here. Let's make this, like, that's good enough. And then this goes into this eventually. Okay, so let's say there. I think I'm going to make the holes for the drills separate meshes, because they're going to be probably higher resolution, and it would look more natural if they had, like, detail on the edges, I think, maybe. At the very least, it'd probably look fine. Let's put this here as well. Do I think I want something here, so that way I can do this. Not the worst thing I've made. I mean, it should be shaded smooth, but of course, Blender despises smooth shading. Okay, and... let's see, do I want... I think this should be here, and then like this, and then... beautiful. And then for now, I can just do a simple little thing here, because this is just a plain old like rectangular passageway in the game right now, and I can just do that for the time being. Do I have... why do I keep releasing Alt-Z? I have no reason to not use it. Oh. Okay, but now there's actually... okay. So this one, very easy. Because we just go this way. And then it dumps us into some sort of interesting and cool little place. I don't know where yet. Yeah, right now it's so right here. I'll just chop this whole little square off. Oh, actually, this makes more sense if I do this. Because then we just go into this much larger area. So it'll just be a boring old cavern. Let's also do like a... there we go. And also... there we go. So now I can make my dastardly, horrible little thing. So I guess it'll just be like... Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that I could make triangles by just grabbing a vertex and then doing that. Cool. But okay, how do I now attach this to the thing? I'll say... ooh. Ah, well, I'll say something else. I'll say it this way. And then we'll need, like, 2 of these. So instead of just really fucking up the geometry, I'll just make it look kind of nice. Sort of. What is this still? Oh, it's because it's because I pressed tab. Okay. And then I think we drop down here, actually, into a little thing. So let's just, well, I guess I gotta make this round enclosure first. Hmm. So what do we have to make work with this? I guess. What do we have to do? Good enough. Because now we got a little cave. And now, I think I actually need the rest of this stuff. Yeah, because then we drop down from here into another area. And I'm seeing also there's some geometry here. Probably just for more just interest than anything else, but I'll ignore that for now. Let's do, for starters, well, the player's gonna die of fall damage by the time they get down here, so it doesn't matter if this geometry's bad. But okay. And then the basic thing is that once they get into here, they have to then platform this funny gauntlet, which goes this way. And then this will send them back up to who knows where. Probably through this passage. But for now, that's good looking. Or it passes as good looking. Let's also put like something like this maybe. So that way you can't just climb up this thing very easily. Well. There we go. So is this smooth? Much better. Okay. And then I guess these I'll probably just make something in like Blender. Or, well, I am in Blender. But I'll make something else basically. Some sort of separate like concave meshes. Or convex, I mean. Okay, also, at some... Where's the... did I make the hole for the thing on this side? Because there's supposed to be a little way up through here. I think that whole segment is now missing. I guess this is it? Hang on. I need to... Let's go back to solid mode. Why does the opacity... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't apply. Okay. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize Alt-Z only works in the solid mode and not the material mode. I thought it just didn't... I thought it just only worked in the wireframe... or edit mode, I guess. But okay. So somewhere in here... Yeah, I think I deleted too much stuff, because somewhere in here there's supposed to be a little place for us to jump down and then climb up this thing. Yeah, let's hide this thing. Oh, I did so much damage to this when I was deleting all those edges. Oh well. Yeah, I'll assume in here this area is valid or correct. And so now, where the heck did I put my... I guess this here is where it's going to be. Okay, I need to figure out, maybe never going to be. I think... right here is where we start. And then we go up like this. So I'm going to match most of this geometry, because it was, well, honestly, there's nothing really special about it. But I guess I'll match the general form, because it was designed with the platforming in mind. Kind of. Admittedly, this level I don't think is very good. But the geometry is such a mess in the CSGs that I have to, and it's so slow to edit that it'll probably be, well... No, I was going to say it might even be faster to edit in Blender, but with the combined, like, bringing it, or opening Blender, editing a thing, and then because it's Godot, I have to, like, completely close the scene in order to get it to, like, take the change. So it won't be much faster, because I can't edit things interactively with this. Ah, well. Most of the stuff that's remaining is just... I can just put rocks I can just put rocks and props and things like that. In fact, I'll probably just make more, like, rock props instead of having any more dedicated geometry in here. So that way I can easily reposition them in Godot instead of having to come back into here. Okay, and this stuff... Yes, this here, your overhang. So how do we even get down to this thing? I guess it'll just be more stairs. But these should be a little less screwed up. Yeah, good enough. Oh, wait. Okay, let's try making this into a thing that can, like, function. How did this... Okay, that's good enough for now. Yeah, look at that. It's like a little thing. And here, at long last, we get the first place where it can actually, like, well, first off, I don't think this actually needs to be a natural looking formation. So I should probably push these inward. Good enough. Well, okay, where do we go from here? I guess we just keep going up this way. Like this. And then we have this little thing here. Oh, and I just realized, this isn't quite what I imagined. There's like an indent. Right, okay. I forgot how this thing works. This is an indent for the platform, not, or for the drill. It's not just like a platform that goes all the way around. So this part here is not existent. Maybe? Oh yeah, I know how this works. I should just fix this. In fact, let's just delete this whole thing. Faces. Because what we need is just a simple little old rectangle here for now. Okay. We'll get this to kind of where I want it. All right. Okay, so all of that to just extrude this. Because now this is where the drill is like cutting, maybe, I think. Admittedly, I kind of have forgotten what a lot of this stuff is in context, so I'll go back in and review it once I'm done with this. Right, because I get to just delete all of those CSGs. That'll make the game perform, well, not really perform any better. But it'll look nicer. Hopefully. Let's just merge this. Boom. In fact, you know what? And this means that now, just grab this. And I wonder, oh, yeah, I'll make something that looks a little natural or naturalistic. Like it goes up like this, but then there's also a path this way. And just go like, down to here. All right. And then, last but not least, we dump this into a chamber, a very low-ceilinged chamber right above this area. Because if we hide this, how it used to work was, you're in here, then you jump down this hole, and then you're in this chamber, which admittedly... Let's get the... Where's the opacity? Oh. Hello? I have an idea. So I don't actually... This doesn't seem to matter for that. There's just something weird with, like... Just make it opaque. Okay, so it seems like I just chopped up a bunch of this stuff. But there used to be a ground here. I just accidentally deleted it in my killing spree. But okay, and I don't even know if that's a... Doesn't even look that good. But let's just chop it up. Get it like linked into one of these rectangles in here. Is this the right place? I don't think that is, even. Because I think I want it to be a little bit more this way, and then we want a little indent right here. So I'll just do like something like that. You know what? I kind of want to see this in game. Let's see what horrible things we've done so far. Because now, this part of the game should exist and be functional once I rearrange some stuff and probably make some more rocks. But alright, I think... Let's export this. Chunks, terrain, mine. And now I need to figure out how I'm going to put this in the game. Actually, I know what I can do. instead of making, for now, a proper chunk... Well... Yeah, I know what I'll do. Oh. Let's get Godot. I don't know when I'm going to be able to make time to finish the devlog at this rate. I should probably just take Sunday off again. Since I have like half the footage done. But it's the easy half. It's mostly the what have yous. The B-roll. That's what I meant to say. Oh, hang on. Okay, so let's call this... It's always wrong by default. It's just always wrong by default. But oh well. Okay, so this is a chunk content. Areas, chunks. And I think what I can do is I don't actually need to put the terrain currently in the world. I can instead put an empty mesh right at the, what can I do? Alright, let's go to the world. So this thing is at exactly the same position as the original chunk 97. It's just going to be a thing that's loaded separately from it, for obvious reasons. So let's now go to here. Let's add spatial. So this is now chunk. Terrain, no, chunk. Oh, yeah. Okay, so does the chunk need to be load chunks? Because I think... Get bounds node. Bounds cache, get bounds chunk state. I think what I could do... I know what I can do. I'm going to add a mesh instance. Thank you for being wrong by default, Godot. Okay, I need... Hang on. No, wait, editor. Editor settings. Where is the default view? Like, far. Okay. Default near, default far are set to what I want them to be, and they're not being, set to what I want them to be when I created this new thing. I appreciate it, Godot. And this doesn't need to be completely encompassing the thing. It just needs to encompass most of it so that the loading system works, because this is going to be used for the bounding box. So now I can go to junk terrain line 097 low res, and we have this here, and this now describes where this is going to save to. Let's go to 097. And I think I'm going to grab all of the stuff from the mine and just crudely parent it to the other thing. It's like, let's just grab the interior. Epic. Okay. And that means that we can take all of this garbage, and we're going to slowly obliterate all of these CSGs, because now they're just in a Blender. Alright. Where's the rest of these? Oh. So this... I'll keep that for now. And this one as well. Yeah, you can see... Yeah, we can see a lot of these now in their refreshed context. A lot simpler if you remove all the stuff. Man, this stuff is non-existent yet. Okay, but where's this? Oh wait, no, this is the reflection probe. Okay, yeah. So I should probably, I'm gonna put all of this geometry under something as well. Let's do cursor to selected. Actually, this is just going to be a hello level geo, and everything is going to be under this. And then that makes it easier to keep track of all this stuff. Now, the tricky part, save and close, will be to see if this actually loads. And also, the game isn't going to function because, excuse me, because of the whatever it is. Okay, invalid get met. Okay, so let's do, if C is mesh instance. Okay, so now we need to get into some tricky stuff. Terrain high res, name. Okay, so do we do dot mesh anywhere else though? Update terrain LOD. For C in chunks.values. C dot. Okay, and we already do this, where if it's not in the high res or low res, we continue. So that means, yeah, that means that this should work then. Because it was just running the code on the chunk that's not a mesh. Okay, so let's do no clip. Because this is kind of cool. And I can actually see what looks like caves, but it might just be the terrain. So let's set time 10. Okay, so it is not the world. Or it's not the cave. So yeah, I may need to go back to my terrible, horrible system. Oh, yuck. Hang on. Let's go to the... So the high jump has a very slow speed. Jump. So let's do speed. I think... Well, no, this already inherits that. Because I think everything else there is fine. And also... Okay, so I'm seeing the chunks don't load. Oh wait, is that because it's not a mesh instance? Because my, I think this thing probably, so let's get bounds. So how does it work? Return bounds, cache, get bounds. New bounds equals calculate bounds. So let's do a chunk debug. So we do see the chunk terrain mine 097 is loaded. Then where'd it go? Why is it not here? Oh, wait. Hang on. Is it in the right place? Because it should be in the same location as 97. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. So then, yep, okay, so those are in the right places. Ah, wait, but does it have the... What does it need, actually? I think we need to get the low res for... Oh, wait, no. Where's the chunk loader? There's two things that we have. We have the low res terrain and the low res chunk content. And also, do we have chunk terrain? So is this exactly what it's supposed to be? Areas chunks string.tscn. So are these identical? This is one of those cases where proportional fonts are really nice. Because I know from the past that I've made tons of typos, you know, where it's just one character off and you can't catch it in like in a monotype font like these ones. And I have thought of programming in proportional fonts. Which actually, I might do that. But unfortunately, Sublime doesn't support like italicized and bolded text when it's proportional. But oh well. Okay, so I think I need to do, what do I need to do? Let's see if I can even get this, because I think this is in a separate thread. Oh wait, but it's called deferred, so it should actually hit. There we go. Okay. So what's our content? Hello? I don't think it quite can figure out all of our things. Okay, there it goes. So we have chunk 5. That makes sense. Eventually, it'll get us another one. Okay, so it seems like the bug is in the adding the low-res chunk. Maybe. Let's do like if name equals chunk terrain. Mine 097 breakpoint. Again, do we have anything else here? So, because you would think... Okay, so when we're first loading stuff, this is false. Oh, okay, this is because I have some special signals for when the first chunk is loaded. But okay, so for each chunk, we get the name of the chunk, and then we get the high-res file, which is our path content. So then we just, that's our, we just track that file. And then we track the low-res file, if it exists, and we load it. So these low-res files are always added, because by default, well, because they're meant to be light enough that all of them can be rendered at the same time, because all of them are rendered at the same time. And so they're just loaded in, so that way they don't stutter. And then if... And then that's set there. But okay, so I think either it's not in the list of chunks. Ah. I think I know why. Okay, so what if we go to world? And what if we... So how do we get this load low res? So we get there, start loading. Start loading. Chunks. So where are the chunks? Ah, if C is mesh instance. So let's just do if C dot name dot begins with chunk. Do I have anything that doesn't start with chunk that is a chunk? Or no, that... Okay. Yeah, there's no chunk. Or there's no node that isn't a chunk. That doesn't start with the name chunk. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, we already have this. So why do we... Hang on. Oh wait, no. No, that's correct. Yeah, I already do the same. I already do the thing that I'm supposed to do. I was getting confused again. But okay, and then the low-res name, we get the low-res version of the chunk. So... Okay, and then we have the low-res stuff. So this is just specifically for the mesh stuff. So we should, here, have the chunk in the list. So let's start with that. I'm gonna eat an apple. Okay. What does chunks look like? Why is it? Why is it no? This just doesn't seem correct. Yeah, because we're literally iterating over them. Okay, so the debug, not functional. Very cool. Is it operating? Hello? Okay. Let's try again. So how is this going? This isn't even the right place. The debugger's just not even debugging in the right locations. Here we are. We have that. Okay. So it does actually apply here. So I can just remove that. It's weird that it adds... I feel like there's either something weird with the timing, or it just takes multiple like inputs for it to properly step over, because I know it's not calling this function multiple times. Okay, I think the debugger has quit on us. It's gone kaput. Cool. Yeah, it definitely went... Whoa. Whoa. Am I holding, like, control or something? And pretty soon I need to make a major effort to repair this laptop. Or just get an eGPU for the framework laptop. Which could also be a fun project, because I would make that into a full-blown, like, you know, basically I can dock it into, like, a desktop setup. And then just stream from it. But I also want to get this one working, because I hate to make e-waste. Okay, there we go. We got to chunk 12. I pressed a button. So why does it not work? So why is it not working? I think I know what it is. It is not what I'm thinking it is. If it's probably just because the call deferred code is broken. Or the call deferred, like, debugging is broken. So if name, let's just do begins with. Oh, okay. It actually worked. F10 did not work, but that's okay. Okay. So then... Oh wait, do we have... Fascinating. There's something wrong. Oh wait, no. It was because something was up with this. Okay. But hang on. There's also just, like, weird stuff going on. Like, Windows keep, like, closing, and, like, it keeps going to full screen mode when I do... I keep forgetting. Shift F12 is to stop the recording. Which is why... you know what? Hang on. I just need to disable that shortcut. So let's go to hotkeys right now. Bin this one. Bin this one. How do I delete these? There we go. Because originally, if I don't know if any of you remember this, but I was going to get a keyboard that had keys for F13 through F24 and use those for my stream keys. Because those are the only keys that aren't used by something. Like, Blender uses literally every single key on the keyboard and combination. So I just have to get a keyboard that has keys that aren't used. Because something like macro keyboards, I don't want to deal with software, basically. Because, like, something like OBS, it just recognizes F13 if you have F13 on your keyboard. So that way I don't have to, you know, like, start up a bunch of macro stuff, or start up, like, get an account with a keyboard website to use the keyboard that I bought. You know, with some buggy, terrible software that I have to set up. But then the keyboard came, and I pressed F13, and it was Shift F1. And also, I did not realize that buckling spring, like, mechanical keyboards sounded that bad. But okay. So why? Okay. First off, why do I keep going back to the top of the thing? Why is there so much time delay? I think... You know, I just got a lot of things. So let's just do, like, print in gaming, and then we'll, like, have, like, a var print it equals false. True. And then, like, if print it, okay, so what exactly is the issue here? Or what is the potential issue? Because the low-res chunk is not in the scene, so therefore the bounding box doesn't exist. Because it just assumes that it's a little square down here, so you're not close to it. So then, we set loaded on the low-res chunk L. If it's not loaded, low-res chunk L. Oh wait. The scene chunk was already loaded. Okay. I disagree with that game. Well, actually, I guess I shouldn't, because it does say... Right, it did say that it was loaded. So then why... Oh, it's because it's active chunks. So we need some of the geometry, I guess maybe to not be active. So I think what it is if I go down, it'll probably activate. There we go. Yeah, okay. So I needed to go way down to activate the chunk. See, that was what I was... Okay, that's what I meant. And that means that now this stuff kind of works. But okay, will that work now that the chunk has been refreshed, or do I have to figure out? Because I think there's some other component to this now that I have to figure out. Oh. Oh, right, these little things can go. Let's pause. I think... Okay, and I think there's nothing else here. Oh, right. There we go. Oh, wait. Okay, so deletion doesn't work, but that's okay. So I think I need to figure out, get that out of here. I need to figure out whatever it was I needed to figure out. Right, the chunk loading. So that means for an inactive chunk, I should get the low-res terrain, I think. But then why was it loaded but not active? Oh, I know what it must be. It must be because I think we should grow the chunk. So let's go back to the util. And then, ooh, how do we do that? We need our, like, bounds cache. Okay, because what it means is when the chunk is inactive. Cache state. So if the chunk is not in the bounds cache, and the cache state of the chunk is greater than or equal to state. Oh right, I added this. A little too funky for me. You know, I thought it wouldn't draw attention to itself, but it did. But okay. What I need is... we need to get the old bounds. Because I think this does do that. Where if we already have the bounds in the cache, we add the new bounds to the cache. Hmm. I don't get why this is an and instead of an or, because this is saying if we don't have the chunk in the bounds and the cache state is newer than the current state. Where do we set the cache state? Hang on. Oh wait, is this? Yeah, this is fine. All right. So what is it called? Bounds state? Hmm. I mean, I guess first off, we gotta bump the version. Oh wait, no we don't. We gotta bump the patch version. Because otherwise it'll give me a warning about the save game. But okay. I'll just assume I knew what I was doing when I made this, sort of, but... Well, let's restart the game. See if it loads, because I think it might be, now that I've refreshed the bounds cache. No, okay. Let's just get if chunk.name equals chunk terrain mine 097. Let's see if we can figure out how this works. Okay. So what is our state? So our state is 1, which means the low-res state. Good. New bounds equals that. And then, because the chunk is not in the bounds, we do that. Cache state chunk blah, is it that? Then that. Okay. And then I think we also need to get the inactive state. Good. Because we've loaded the low res. So now we're checking if the inactive is close. Oh wait, no, we've loaded it. We need to check if it's active now, is what I mean. Still very confused by this, because it feels like both of these should be false. Because the chunk should be in the bounds cache, and the state that we're doing is newer than the state that we have here. But I guess if statements just work different here. Okay, and this makes sense. Our new bounds are 0. The chunk name should be here. Okay. And then we have, so let's go to the bounds cache. So we need to search for, oh, you can't search the dictionaries. That's a shame. I think it's going to be after all of the, I think they are in alphabetical order. Maybe. Did we get past all of them? One. I guess they're not in alphabetical order unless I forget what order T... Okay. So I guess it's in alphabetical order except for T comes before... No, I guess it must be insertion order. So I guess I bet it'd be up with 97, actually. Or like right before chunk 97. Yeah, chunk terrain, mine 97. Why is it 0? Why is this? Because... Hang on, let's do like var old bounds equals this. Oh, and this should be AABB. Yeah. I should keep track of what the bounds say. Okay. So that's the issue. So how do we get... Okay, interesting. Yeah, I understand this now. The low-res bounds are... Because the chunk is loaded... Okay. Oh. Okay, so there'll be some mathematics on this. It's not actually... It's... The low-res chunk, or these low-res caches, do not actually get the low-res version of the object if you are close enough to load it. So what I need to do is actually get the low-res mesh. In this specific instance, at least, I need to do that. Or what I could do is we could start the game from farther away, so I can bump this patch version down even. Or I could do like this. And then I guess I could start a new game, teleport there, do the rapid start, and then we can see if that works. Because basically I think what it is... Okay, let's remove this now. And let's start a new game. Because basically, I want to have it so that it loads the low-res mesh. Because then, it'll use that as the bounding box. I need more steering. Let's just add that to the to-do list. Because there's... Yeah. This rewrite sucks. It was a mistake. I should have just done a... whatever it was. Movement rework. And just steering on roll jump. And there's some other thing that I didn't like. Oh wait, no, that was the high jump. Speaking of. Yeah, that feels fine now. Okay, so let's teleport back. Where are we? Huh. So this teleports us to here. Did I teleport to the wrong place? Hang on. Oh, I did. 98. I need to go to 97. There we are. Much less confusing. But now we can do chunk debug. So it should be, tragic. So it's still not here. So I am going to have to do something about that. Because basically, game don't work, as they say. I think I just need to load the, I think I need a frame where all of the low-res things are loaded. Maybe. But this is just specifically for this one thing. Maybe I can just have, like, an inactive entities group. Yeah, I'll just do that. So basically, let's go to content. Active entities. Inactive entities. Spatial. And then, let's see, if low res and has node active entities. If, well, why is that? Oh, well, whatever. Set active. So if A and has node active entities, if has, and then if inactive entities, add child inactive entities, if has node inactive these, remove child inactive. Okay, and then what we can do is, I don't need this. Okay, so now I can go back to the mine, and I can just have a spatial, and this will be inactive entities. And this will use this, so we'll just grab this, put it here, and then this, okay. And even if it's invisible, it'll still apply that. So then what I can do is we can go back to here, update that. Because now there's actually a proper bounding box on the inactive version of the scene. And then let's just no clip. Look at that. We've done it. Though admittedly, I did more work than you, I think. Okay. Kind of a dumb hack, but that's okay, because it's just 2 cube meshes. Well, oh, right. States? And I didn't even save the game. Oh wait, does this? Okay, yeah, this does connect properly. Oh, it is V-shaped geometry though. So we do have that jank. Let's see if this works. Look at that. And my next step will be to make it so that it has basically physics instead of just doing what it does now, and also to make it actually like go on the ground properly. That'll be trickier. Because, well, basically I just don't want this thing to stop perfectly. And also, what the hell is this? Oh, it's... okay. I see. Yeah, there's a pretty big lip there. Okay, soon I'll make the proper materials and everything. But let's just see if the game is, like, functioning. Oh, I don't need to... oh, God. Oh, right. There's no holes in... or there's no, like, mesh anymore there. And there's not really, like, a, challenge to this anymore. But okay. Oh. Wait, was that... did that... I think I could do that a little better, but okay. Well, I could honestly just move it, even. Okay. So the video game works now. So let's actually commit that. So we fixed... so started work on the mine remodel. And I won't bother committing that yet. We don't need to, like, save an intermediate state here. But okay. So these basically, or at least these little sections are basically done. So what I can do is we no longer need that part. And then, how do we... oh, right, this whole thing is a separate thing. So now this will be challenge 3. And I can try to figure out, God help me, how to make this... oh, wait, no, all of this stuff is, like, the correct stuff. Right, because this one I did well. This one I did properly, where, like, this was, you know, there was an exterior around this, and then I made an interior. Okay, so now we just need to, like, make all the stuff. So I'm thinking I'll do something similar to what I did for the other part, where I just make the actual interior here, and then I just extend it out as I need it. And then I just make it work with the tunnel. Oh, right, this is going to be the place where, basically, there's going to be like a glass window, and you're going to see a switch in there, and a thing leading out. Or maybe it's just going to be a different door. And there's going to be a door blocking you here. And then this one's just going to do whatever it does. You know, so we can just make it... like this for now. Yeah, then this goes to like here. Then I'll do like That seems pretty good. Where did my... Hang on. Where did I put that, like, line? I put a line right here, and it didn't work. It, like, didn't take. Oh, wait, it's because it's here. Get that out of here. Let's see. And you know, another thing that I've been thinking of doing... So I think I should probably just do it after the algal compiler. I have an old Raspberry Pi and I want to do something with it. So I was thinking of making a, I guess I could just get like Linux and then run the little UXN. I don't know if anyone's seen that. It's a little like virtual machine that people make games and stuff for. So I thought it'd be fun to just make like a Raspberry Pi. If I wanted to be really fancy, to make a bare metal like OS that just runs UXN ROMs. But barring that, just making it do stuff. Because it's like an old Raspberry Pi. It's like a Raspberry Pi B+, which was made in 2014. So, like, it is not like a high-end, like, emulation machine. Because I think YouTube found out, or discovered my love of, people installing stuff on computers. And has now been feeding me videos of a guy putting Steam Deck on like, or like the Steam OS on like a, he got like a horse racing arcade machine and he installed it on that because it was just like a gaming PC internally. So I wanted to do something like that, but just with like whatever crap I have lying around. Because I also have a BlackBerry Playbook, which is a weird thing to have. I bought it for $150. I like bought the ticket to the Titanic as it was sinking because they were on sale. And now it doesn't work because the BlackBerry servers aren't on. So it's very you know, very poor user experience nowadays because it doesn't exist anymore. Let's dissolve these edges and let's merge these. So that way I have this here to work with. And I'll have to figure out how this is all going to come together. Nope. But yeah, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with that BlackBerry Playbook for a while, but they have like super, well, I did finally install or went through the Internet Archive to get one of the rootkits for it because it was so unpopular that the site for the only rootkit available disappeared in like 2014. Which was actually... Yeah, I guess... Has it actually been... Was it 2014 when they made that thing? God damn, it's nearly as old as the Raspberry Pi, which I guess makes sense. I bought it in college. But yeah, because the site was last online in like 2013, I think. Even. So yeah, I was late to that party, and the party was already done. Like, it was not going well from the start. Okay, and this is the little indent for the player to gamer in there. So now, do I want this to be so lumpy? I guess it'll be fine. And eventually this will all be good. I want a little bit better of a edge flow there. I'll figure that out soon. But maybe we should also... Maybe this should be a separate thing. Well... Yeah, I'll make this a separate thing. So this will be... Clockwork... No, I won't call it Clockwork City anymore. This will just be like Room 3. Collision. So that way I don't constantly grab things over here. And plus eventually these will be just merged. In fact, I could have done that here as well, but I won't do it. Too late now. And you know what? Screw it. I'll add some rocks eventually to make that look better. But for now, we'll just go like this, and then we'll bing, bang, boom. And this doesn't need to look like anything in particular. So I'll just make it look like some random cubes. And then these will be a rather tricky part. I guess I could just do like... I could just subdivide it a bunch in some directions and then like align them to a grid and then like push around the grid a little bit. Or actually, I was about to say I could make this entire thing a separate ground plane, but I guess I could. I could make each of these like a separate mesh and then just put them all together and then just have like a bunch of stuff on the ground, like chaotic like rocks and things for the player to run around on and be scared of. But that might be too chaotic. For now, I'll leave that be. And I'll try to figure out how to stitch together this mess here. Because this will probably need more thought in it. Well, yeah, that's fine. And then where do we go from here? I think I can just grab this. Spirals ridiculously up. Yeah. I don't care. That's fine. Beautiful. Look at that. It's like a cube. Like a spiral. And then I'll even do that. Oh god. Hang on. Let's have some, like, respect. Okay. And I think the tunnel... Yeah, the tunnel should be a separate thing, actually. Because this all needs to be, like, handled specially. Or, well, because it's just going to have a material on it that looks good. Let's just grab this. Yeah, that's good enough. Oop. let's just separate by loose parts. So we're going to have the main chamber. Then we're going to have the tunnel. Well, let's join these together. And then this is room 1. And this monstrosity is room 2. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, and then we can start on this part. Hang on, there's something... I don't know if there's... Oh no, there's just some weird beeping outside. So many noises in this apartment all the time. Because I'm pretty sure they've just been doing construction in the room above me. And like there was the other room that had like... I think it was an unattended room where like a fire sprinkler went off. And so they've been like completely tearing it apart and rebuilding it from the ground up, basically, because they, you know, the water damage. That noise is driving me. Okay, yeah, it definitely is outside of the song. It's a little bit weirdly like musical. I think it's somebody playing like a piano game. But if it is, they're hitting the same note over and over. Oh, excuse me, I took a giant bite of the apple. Yeah, it's driving me nuts. It's like a note from a keyboard. Just the same note over and over again. Ah, whatever. So let's have this descend. So I won't have these perfectly matched. I don't care. Let's just do like a, that's not what I want. Let's just have this go off into a dark and mysterious direction. And then I can maybe eventually have like, just like one bug out here. That'd be funny. Maybe I'll do something more interesting out here. I can add lore. You can enjoy the lore, the secret lore. Often this mysterious direction. Otherwise, you have, let's actually make this line up properly first. Because like this level, I designed with, I don't know, some effort, so I might as well make it match somewhat. But okay, how do we chop out this segment? Ooh. Why? There we go. Oh, I guess it must be that I literally can't select through this. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this will be the most complicated area, it seems. Is this... Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, and here, let's have this come in a little bit, so it's a little bit more organic looking. Yeah, and also I'll do the same thing over here. Boom. Now it's like a living, breathing organism. It's like it's alive. It has these squishy bits. Very cool. Okay, so here, I think what I want to do is I want to make this a little bit more cylindrical, at least ever so slightly, so it'll be like a little more tubular, a little more radical. And then, boom. Now, it's very beautiful. Okay, next part. We need a cool room like this. Okay, I think the piano keyboard, the single key hitting the keyboard over and over has subsided. I think they've had their adventure. But okay, thankfully this side is much simpler. Oh wait, still need to do these. Well, are they even that interesting? Yeah, they could be fun. Because I can always just tear out the floor, put a bunch of whole prefabs, make a horrible mess, and stitch it all together. Okay, let's play with this side. Good enough there. Let's do like just a little bit. So I guess... Oh, and I guess this can double as the little tunnel bit. Just move it down to here. It's like I meant to do it. And then we'll just have these all around. And I can do whatever I want with that. Oop. So do I want to... I won't bother with that. I'll just make another pair of edge loops here. Beautiful. Okay. And here we will do the same as we did on the other little cutout. Oh. I need this as well. There we go. I really want to compare what the original geometry, or what the original vertex count was, with what the new one's going to be. Oh, okay, hang on. I can see down here in edit mode, 795 triangles, 2400 triangles, so honestly not that big of a savings in the end. That will be saving on all of those fucked up narrow polygons. And it'll be significantly harder to edit, which is a plus for me. I love making my own workflow worse. And also, I should probably choose how to cut these. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just do that. Oh, the knife tool does not work through back faces, even when you have Alt-Z mode enabled. I think. Okay, good enough. Oh. No, not good enough. Okay. How do I cut this? I know. I'll just do... There we go. Okay, so now we need this door. Oh. There we go. Let's do it like this. You know what? And let's also just go further. So it'll just be like boom, boom, boom. And then boom. Do these intersect? No, they're fine. And that looks fine-ish. Let's get these. And I think there's the same thing. No, there's not the same thing over here. Okay, so let's also push these around a little bit. I don't know what, because this room doesn't actually have any purpose. It's just to have a little city. Let's see if I can make something out of it. Yeah, good enough. Okay, so let's put a little crevice right in here. Well, cool. It's a video game level. Okay, so I think, is this all of the... Oh, wait, no. It's not all the geometry I need, because I still need to now stitch it together with the end. Oh, and also I need to create a bottom for this pit. I don't know. Probably fine. Good enough. If when all else fails, just put a big triangle. Oh wait, no, I need to do the same thing here at the top. And I don't think... I mean, I could just do the same thing. Yeah. That's good enough, I think. I'll say it's good enough. I'll be the one to say it. But okay. Next part. So let's do... I think I need... Let's just make a little triangle right in here. And then we'll just have this like melds with this. Oh wait, if I do this, then I need this here. That's fine. Because yeah, now we can meld these together. And this will be some sort of door. So how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to do that. And then we're going to grab this part. Going to join it to this. And in our official like, good enough move, maybe not quite good enough yet. Yeah. It's a living. Oh wait, this part should be here. There we go. See, now it all makes sense. Okay, now this side. I think for this one, I'm just going to do 2 of these rather than 3. And then even... There we are. So I think here... Let's just have this go down into the abyss. This old dog can't handle grabbing this. There we go. Video game. Okay. Good enough. Do the same thing. We'll grab that. And we'll do a botch job. Just barely acceptable. Ta-da. And then eventually I'll do like the data transfer and like whatever the other things are to actually attach those and make the normals seamless. But for now, that'll be good enough because they have to use different materials anyway. But okay, and then the final thing will be some sort of like cool secret at the end of this area. I don't know what it's going to be. So that might just be, I might just do like a thing and then like a big chamber. So it goes like this. And then well, I don't even remember. I'll have to remember where this even like is geometrically. So let's just have this here for now. And eventually I'll just I'll model it in CSGs for the time being of what we actually do once we get into the beautiful little cube world. But okay, this seems like it's actually now replicating all of the geometry except for the big rocks. But like I mentioned, I'll put those in I'll put those in wherever I'm going to put those. Let's say modeled the basic 3, or as I should say, I'm going to model the rocks as separate prefabs, and then I'll put them, oh yeah, also, this should be a little less screwed up looking, because there's like this geometry here that's like, there we go. Okay. So now if we go back into here, there we go. And now what I can do, let's go through all these static bodies, except for this one. Well, I'll do... I know what I'll do. First things first. Well, the rails don't actually need this. These will all be camera blocking things. And then this platform and this doorway will not be in terrain. Oh wait. Right, I can't manage nodes. Okay, let's just do it manually then. I can't figure this out. Is this, so this is active and energy. Okay, big chamber is 1. Doorway is not 1. Entry 1, I think, is 1. Platform is not. Rails is not. Room 1. Room 2. Room 3. Tunnel. These are all in terrain. Add that to there. And then for hard objects, we have the level geometry, platform, rails, doorway. Okay. And then we can go through all this stuff. I didn't actually have that much music. That was the end of it. I guess this one? This is a 90s atmospheric jungle and D&B Volume 6. Okay. So we need rails. No, not rails. Room 1, room 2, room 3. Tunnel. For now, all of these are just going to be in terrain. Main. Beautiful. Oh, right. They all have white terrain, so they're going to be, or white vertex colors. Look how clean this thing looks. Okay. And now, for this thing, and these things. Copper. So now, if we go back into the game, it'll downright look like a thing that is in a video game. So I wonder, is the game playable? Well, all the things are misaligned, but otherwise it's working. Oh, right. I forgot the rocks. Okay. Let's start on those. Because we want a big rock. Let's do some fun stuff with this. I want to play with modifiers. So let's do like a bevel. Let's do a subdivide. Maybe a subdivide and then a bevel? No, I don't like that very much. Well, let's do a simple... No. And then actually, I want these to be hardened. Because we're going to do auto smoothing. Very strange. I think the bevels and the... Oh no, it's just because it's peeking out through this geometry. Okay, that makes sense. This actually looks fine. Oh wait, no. Okay, yeah, it is fine. But it also doesn't apply. Or like do anything. Oh wait, no. Okay, I was wrong. So that's wrong. Because this shading does not matter. Except for making it look wrong. Okay, so that's rock. Let's do rock. Where are my rocks right now? What rock are we up to? Okay, rock 13 dash collision. Is this convex or yeah, is this convex? Not quite. Yes, let's call it this. Stone. There we go. Oh wait, did I not save this? Hello? Oh, I didn't name it. Okay, let's save here. And let's get rock 13. Alright, and this up here used to be where you would land. So it was a bit taller. I'll put a bug up there or something. Okay, let's put another rock. Entities, environment, stone. Oop. Fascinating. It is chosen, or been chosen, to rotate 95 degrees. Let's call that where you stand. And, dare I say, a bug. Why is this rotated 90 degrees? What the fuck is this? Hang on. What even is this? What is, okay. So this stuff here. So why did I put these here? I'm just gonna not have these in a thing that's rotated 90 degrees. Why is it, hang on. Why is it rotated 90 degrees? Hang on. Bring this all the way back out to the outer world. And then we're going to bring it all the way back into the inner world. Of wherever it was. I think it was right here. And then like all of these were the stuff that was inside of it. Yeah. Like what is this here for? Oh, okay. That is moving with this. For some reason I thought that didn't move with this. Oh, is this drill? Right, because those ones are just moving. Okay, that's all good. And my next step will be to make the mesh actually use sand instead of grass, but that'll be for later rather than sooner. But okay, next thing we need a thing that drills, and also we need this. So this jump drill. I'm glad that I had the foresight to make it so that the animations could be moved. Like this? Okay, so where is this thing actually? Oh, I did that the opposite way. Okay, so I should actually put a little thing to mark where this is going to be, so that way the player knows, like, oh, this drill is going to drill into the rock. But for now, I'm not going to. Let's just grab one of these. Let's add more rocks. Look at this rock. Very cool. But okay, now we have something a little chaotic and interesting. But okay, now we need the big, like, rectangular thing. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh wait, did I? Ah, well, whatever. So this needs to be... I think it needs to be 1.5 because we need it to be just slightly wider than the drill will drill it. Well, actually, we need it to be slightly narrower. So let's add like a bevel modifier. And I guess I could do this a similar thing with the subdivides. Wherever they are. Probably fine. What's the geometry look like? I guess this will be probably fine. It might be a little narrow though. Let's say that's good. So this is now rock 14, fabled. Let's eat more apple. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. But oh well. We have no time for such frivolities when we have, where am I? Okay, we need rock. 14 even. Oh. It doesn't quite scale as I thought it was. Because I thought... Oh, it's because... Okay. It's because the circle has a radius of 3. And the cube had a width of 2. And I forgot That you need a width of 6, not a width of 3. Okay, there we go. So now let's rotate this properly. Not quite. Very glad for past me in this moment, remembering to properly grab or properly move these drills, or like parent them properly so that they move like this. But okay. And yeah, I think, yeah, I should probably do the thing where I make a nice like hole prefab that the drills can like drill into, so that way I don't have to make a bunch of evil geometry here. I can just like cut out a little square, slap in the hole. Let's make this also. Well, what do I want with these? I'm gonna put a rock just here, actually. Probably even one of these. Well, I prefer rock 5. Oh. Rock 5 is more qualified for this assignment. But okay, now it should look like the rock, or the drill goes into the rock for some reason. Defying all human reason. But okay. Is there... Oh, right. I forgot to put the rest of the things. So let's get that little guy a place to stand on. So now it's like, look at this. Here's a thing. And I think that's all we need. Oh, game died. And then I need to reposition, actually, some of the other things, but we'll see how far I can get with this. Oop. I should probably not be able to recharge that when I die. Oh yeah, also, the aliasing around the player is gone. I was making a whole point about how before there was like a pixel outline around the player when they like looked at the abyss, and now it's just gone. I mean, there is sort of a weird aliasing on the ground though still. Okay, so I want to time it. Can I make it? I can almost make it. Hang on. Hang on. There was something wrong with the ledge jump now. So I think I know what it is. Let's go to the min state. Let's go to the ledge jump. Player state data. Ledge jump. So it inherits from the base jump, and the base jump... Well, no, that's all right. That's all correct. However, I am noticing that there's things that just feel wrong. I think this should just be a little bit further out. And also, I think the rolling needs its like coyote time back if I didn't have that. Yeah, I think being able to climb from a jump is actually has been a big boon. I like that actually. Like, it makes it harder to balance things, but it makes it just more fun to play. Which really, probably the better thing to optimize for. But okay, now we can go down to the hell pits. Doesn't quite work as well as I... Well, I'll figure that out later. Very cool. Okay, and then we can come into this room and then admire that it is here. Very cool. And then, of course, we go down this way to the room where the guys shoot you. Oh, right, I didn't add the holes all the way around this thing. Well, do I want to? I guess that's the main question. I'll let those guys have fun. Maybe I should make the pistol have finite ammo, but the other guns have infinite. Well, yeah, I'll have to figure out how to balance that. It's another thing where the game is more fun if you don't have the infinite, or if you have infinite ammo, but it makes it much more difficult to create like resource management is a fun gameplay loop at times, not all the time, but like I liked the loop of having to kill enemies to get ammo to kill more enemies. Oh god. Oh, I slid underneath the whole thing. Yeah, the wall cling is just broken. Oh right, also I need to put a hole. Like I need to put a death pit down there. Okay. That's almost working. Let's fiddle... I'll put the death pit, but it is 9:30, so I'll also go after that. Let's see, so I should put this in room 2. Where's it? There we go. Oh, it's because I'm in this mode. Okay, there we go. And also these planes are like too, like pessimistic, I guess. Okay, and that looks a-okay. And this place, surprisingly, still works. Looks like it's going to be functional. What was the thing that oh yeah, this guy. Needs to be, like, here now. And eventually, I'll even put a bug. Like, one bug up here. I don't even remember what the other bug that I was complaining about was. But okay, let's do one more run to the final room. And then I'll consider it tested. Well, I missed it. Missed my bus. Might as well respawn. Doesn't function right. Okay, so that is because when we teleport, I think it just breaks. Okay, let's do teleporting off a moving object breaks things. Teleporting / respawning. This is no longer going to be there. Oh yeah, that's actually a thing that I want back. I'll just have to look at the footage again to figure out what annoying thing I forgot. Let's respawn. Let's respawn again. Oh right, yeah. It was the ledge. It was because wall clinging still works on the ceilings. Oh. That is a stupid mechanic. I don't think I should have that in a level. Because one, it's very finicky, because I never get it my first try, even though I'm literally the person who has seen the code. And it just seems dumb. Well, I've reconsidered. Upon thinking about it for half a second, I have decided that I disagree with myself, and we will keep that as a feature. The real thing to do will be to reposition all these things. So I guess next time, it'll be refining all this stuff, making sure all of my little objects in the right locations, and also making the final area of this level so that the player can be sent off into whatever the victory condition for this area is. Oh yeah, and that stamina bug. Still need to fix that. Actually, what is our stamina? So our stamina is 60. Okay, so it is just strictly a UI bug. Very annoying. Oh, and this geometry here. Not great. Oh, also because I can't climb... Yeah, it's very picky about which wall I climb. It doesn't like me trying to hold... Because I'm holding backward. Or holding left to try and climb into the other wall. Let's see. So I need to also... Ability to climb. To choose a wall to climb by pressing into it. And that also eliminates the ability to make the player relative controls rather than camera relative. I don't mind that. Oh. It's probably going to be much easier to just do, like, this. Well, maybe not. But okay, I guess that's it for now. This was, well... yeah, it's still 9:30. I mean, I did start very late, but I don't want to go till like 11. I don't make up for late work. I just leave at the same time as I always did. Oh, wait, hang on. These are the wrong way around. Ah, well. I'll fix that when I fix that. But okay. What have I added? Get RM and stone untitled. I'll just delete the thing. More environmental work. Oh. Oh wait, I don't have a push for this. Area level rework is, or level remodel is basically playable. It has all the same problems as the original level, plus some new ones, but that's okay. But okay, that'll be it for today. Not a very ambitious stream, but in my defense, still working on that devlog. But I'll be back tomorrow. See you then.